Okay, welcome to today's webinar brought to you by Dahua Technology Australia. My name is Joe. I am the training specialist for Dahua here in Melbourne. And today we're going to talk to you all about the latest Dahua technology, AcuPick, in the evolution of video analytics. AcuPick is the latest technology that Dahua has brought to the table, which enhances the efficiency of finding an intrusion, of finding an event in the recording of CCTV. So we've gone through quite a large evolution, but more importantly, lately, we are developing the artificial intelligence, the deep learning algorithm that gives us further and further, more and more efficiency in playing back and finding a particular event or a particular intrusion in the quickest possible time. We will be looking at the pain points, a quick overview of the technology, its core values. We're going to give you some typical scenarios and product selection, and we'll also do a practical presentation, which we recorded on video only a few minutes ago. Okay, in CCTV, sometimes it's not always easy to find something that has happened when you get into search, when you get into playback. So we address the pain points related to just that. Hard to find targets. Manually checking security footage can be tedious and very, very time consuming. When doing so, you may have to review hundreds, thousands of hours of video clips. Typically, when the security department needs a solution with a powerful intelligent retrieval function, a server is always required. And the purchase price can, as you probably know, be very, very costly. It is a complex operation with more and more artificial intelligent functions like SMD, IVS, metadata, etc. Users need to find different parts and configure for different conditions before clicking on search. This process can be and is complicated. The IPC, in other words, the IP cameras and NVRs are gradually moving towards AI, full AI capabilities. How can you effectively use these intelligent capabilities without wasting that AI functionality? The overview. So, AcuPick technology is a true video search engine that can quickly locate information you need. You can use it to find a lost individual, locate a specific vehicle, pinpoint evidence of a suspect who's damaged another's property, some sort of intrusion. There is accurate human search. There is accurate vehicle search in the window. So how does AcuPick actually work? Well, let's start with the camera. An IPC, an Internet Protocol camera, performs a precise analysis and appearance feature extraction to generate detailed information about that particular target. Then it provides this data to the network video recorder. So in the diagram here to the right of the picture of the slide, the center suspect is who we are trying to target in a target window. So the camera starts to analyze through its AI metadata functionality and say, oh, this is the person that I am looking for. It then passes that information to the NVR. The NVR extracts the appearance features of the framed object and then accurately finds a target object by comparing the detailed information. Oh, I can see all that. There it is. That's that person that I'm looking for is in the second diagram, the third diagram, in the fourth diagram. So from camera, detecting the target that you have highlighted yourself, the camera has found it. The camera then transports that information to the NVR, and the NVR allows to find a target suspect over and over again in the selected footage. The core values of AcuPick. Quicker search, easy operation, high accuracy, and let's reduce the TCO as well. First of all, quicker search. AcuPick can quickly locate videos of human and vehicle target, saving users up to 99% of the search time. It is an easier operation. Compared to traditional search mode, AcuPick needs just one pick to extract the targets, reducing complex operations. It is highly accurate. AcuPick can deliver high capacity search accuracy based on a comprehensive human vehicle eigenvalue. It reduces the TCO, the total cost of operation. AcuPick it cuts costs by avoiding additional expensive computer services. Let's now look at the evolution that I referred to before. So CCTV system have got cameras connected to a recorder, recording on top of a hard drive, and to manually check that footage frame by frame can be very, very, very costly and time consuming. So then we went to smart motion detection that can only filter what we are really interested in other words, human and vehicle from retrieval from that footage. Then we introduce artificial intelligence search. Pre-configure the search time and check the attributes of the search by entering the interested metadata that we are actually looking for. With AcuPick, it directly locates the video clips of the targets filter out unnecessary information. So all that unnecessary information is totally filtered out so that it only focuses what you really want to find. Quicker search, smart search by intrusion. With AcuPick, users draw an intrusion rule to search for video clips during the playback, helping users quickly and easily identify the target that has entered that particular area. So what did we have before AcuPick? Well, before you could only use to select human or vehicle. So if there were 10 humans or 100 humans or hundreds of vehicles through that particular driveway, which one are you particularly interested in? Well, with AcuPick, it allows you to draw the area and search for particular humans or vehicle that have entered that area while performing a historical video search of the target. With just one click using the icon for AcuPick, that is that square built around a magnifying glass, that's the click, freeze and frame the target area that you're looking for, and then clicking on the magnifying glass will allow you to perform the click pickup of the interested region of interest, target of interest. It also allows a secondary search. AcuPick can perform a secondary accurate search based on the search results themselves. Click the freeze options in the search and playback interface to freeze the frame. The system will automatically extract the detected area. Click on the magnifying glass again to complete the second search. Enabled by default. AcuPick when you employ an AcuPick compatible NVR and enable AcuPick camera like a Wismind S, the Wismind S and NVR's AI ANZ series support the AcuPick for all models, and it's enabled by default. So you don't even have to remember it to get it out of the box and say, oh, I better enable it. No, it's already enabled by default because it can handle AcuPick. Based on the strong artificial intelligence computing power, it can quickly and accurately extract the featural information of targets. Additionally, perimeter protection can be turned on simultaneously on the camera side. So on the left-hand side, IVS and video metadata can be enabled at the same time on the IPC. And then at the NVR side, the AcuPick AI mode, optional at the NVR, allows AcuPick to be enabled by default. So easy operation, flexible sorting, and putting it into favorites and then exporting the data. AcuPick supports managing search results classified according to time or similarity, favorite videos, or hiding uninteresting videos, and exporting the video that needs to be used. Build a comprehensive set of video evidence from multiple video sources to create a powerful narrative of events. Users can find all their favorite videos in the favorite bar once they've been entered into the favorite section, which can then be exported to whatever format, the proprietary DAV format or the MP4 format. It is highly accurate. The IPC NVR embedded functionality of AcuPick, it extracts and models the target's appearance, detailing through the algorithm, mainly focusing on the appearance, characteristics of the human body, such as clothing color, clothing style, apparent gender, target body shape, and other apparent information, all the human metadata that you've been used to up to now. It aims to determine whether the person or vehicle of interest appeared elsewhere at a distinct time, captured by a different camera, or the same camera at a different moment in time. So on the left-hand side, that's a target image. That's the person of interest that I'm looking for. There is modeling done through the NVR and its AI capabilities. And then it extracts the target images. We are reducing in operation, we are reducing the total cost of operating to finding evidence of either human or vehicle intrusion. The IPC and NVR can effectively process data with intelligent computing in its own equipment. They are suitable for small and medium-sized campuses, even with fewer than 32 channels, without the need of an external server. The lower operating costs. AcuPick improves retrieval efficiency by providing easier operation, faster search function, and higher accuracy. Furthermore, it is useful for various precise retrieval demand scenarios, reducing manpower and operational maintenance costs. Okay. Then let's look at a typical scenarios. We have Dahua that have provided some scenarios, video clips. Quite a few of these have been floating around on our YouTube channel and our social network, a little bit of Facebook pages, a little bit LinkedIn. So let's have a look at some of these typical scenarios. Here in a car park situation. A patron is using a car park. There is an incident, someone looks like has scratched their car. She has reported that to the security office of that car park. Let's go and find it with AcuPick. We've drawn the intrusion rule. Now we can freeze the screen. Now we want to perform AcuPick by intrusion and see where else this particular intruder has been seen. We can pinpoint each and every one of those clips that intruder's been in and put them into the favorites. We've copied the images of the intrusion onto the stick. There you go. Very simple example. Uses car parked in a parking lot, not 100% safe, as we know. Once a car crash or a car incident has occurred, it can be difficult for the security and then for the law enforcement agency to track down the source. It is important to make sure that the safety of the user's vehicle and the collection of evidence is ensured. So, tracking down a vehicle vandal, in SMD playback, we draw the intrusion rule, will result in a orange area during the playback, browse for the vandal, identify the vandal, take action, and export the video footage. And the value, the efficiency on finding those, the damage to the property, and we're improving the efficiency of the security personnel where the AcuPick has then been employed. The product solutions and selections. What products are available on the market at the moment that we can enable AcuPick? Well, first of all, let's have a look at a recommended solution. On the left-hand side, we are highlighting the NVR. NVR 5 series that ends in AI/ANZ. That series there is AcuPick enabled. When you take it out of the box, it's already AcuPick enabled by default. The cameras, as we said before, if they are part of the WizMind S series, the 5 series cameras, let it be the domes, let it be the bullet, they are AcuPick enabled, just like the SD5A/6AL PDZ. Those cameras, all they need to do is connect to the NVR. If you then want into your system design, you can then tap in DSS Pro, and then from a remote area, using the DSS Pro software, you can also operate AI functionality using the VMS software. It supports one-click freeze frame and one-click secondary search, supports smart search by intrusion, enables AcuPick by default, supports favorites, conceals, and export. Supports all devices retrieval by the DSS with DSS Pro only. Specifically, the cameras on the bottom right-hand side, the 5 series cameras, let it be the bullet, the dome, the turrets, the recorder, as I said before, the NVR 5X AI ANZ, and the software that you can then employ for remote operation, it's the DSS Pro. The 5.8, the 5.5, the 5.4 ZS3 range, that's the 3rd generation of these 5 series cameras, which include the WizMind S series, the 8 megapixel, 5 megapixel, 4 megapixel available in the bullet, in the dome, in the turret, are all AcuPick enabled by default. The NVR, it supports 16-channel AcuPick only with AcuPick IPC and PDZ cameras. With regard to the PDZ, it supports AcuPick, which is again enabled by default. As you take these models, the SD5A/6AL series PDZ from the box, you know it's ready to go with AcuPick. And there you have it. Now, I'm going to quickly go back to the screen here. I'm going to stop sharing that presentation. And now I'm going to share. And now for the practical demonstration of AcuPick. We have a Series 5 enabled NVR, and we have a Series 5 enabled camera, the HDW5842. I go into search. I have 3 cameras logged into the particular system. I want to focus on the AcuPick camera, which is a camera on channel 3 in this particular example. I've removed camera 1, 2, and 4 from my search.
Here's my time bar. And there was an incident that happened at approximately 1:30 p.m. on this particular day. I clicked on the approximate time. I've stretched the time bar. And now I'm looking at more or less 1:30 until I find a particular intruder that came into the room at that particular time. And there's my intruder right there. And I'm pausing it right there. So now with AcuPick, with all the common icons that are across there, there is an extra one, an AcuPick icon, which when I highlight it, it brings up a target area of my person of interest. And when I bring the cursor into that target area, person of interest, it brings up a magnifying glass. When I click on a magnifying glass, it will do an automatic, accurate picking of each time that person of interest has appeared in that camera view in that same shot. So from 120, 121, 121, right up to 213, that person has appeared each time. That same person has appeared in the camera view each and every one time. By clicking on the respective footage, it shows a quick thumbnail of when that person came into view. It took a matter of seconds to pick a particular person of interest at each time that he intruded in this particular zone. And that is AcuPick.
Well, that ends our AcuPick presentation. I thank you very, very much for your attention.